and author Danny Johnson. He's here to tell us all about his upcoming shows. Thank you very much for being here,
Thanks
sir.
for having me.
I do appreciate it. Okay, so you've been a headliner for many years, right?
Yes.
You're based out of Jacksonville. That's very cool.
Thank you.
You know, so now you're performing back in town at the Murray Hill Theater. So what's it feel like at the homecoming, man?
I love it. First of all, I've done many of these shows like this, and I don't know how to sit. I never know how to sit.
Especially
It's
this
like
one,
it's
right?
very
It's like the back
therapeutic.
is way back
Is
there.
that my
I
therapy?
think that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can roll your eyes like my therapist does. But no, being back in Jacksonville is great. I mean, it's great and a little more nervous because I invite friends and family and everybody that hasn't seen my show in a while.
Yeah.
And Murray Hill Theater, as you know, used to be a movie theater in the 40s.
right. Yeah.
It's a huge, great venue.
It's a very cool
So I
venue.
think it's my third time there. And tickets are going fast. It's June 13th. I can't wait to go back.
That's going to be great. Okay, so your career includes 2 comedy specials, one with Dry Bar Comedy and the other now on YouTube.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit more about those specials?
Yeah. The Dry Bar Comedy Special is a company out of Utah that does solely clean comedy specials. And that was initially launched 2019 on social media, hit millions and millions of views. So much so that Comedy Dynamics, a very popular company, now streams it on Amazon, Apple, and Peacock.
Oh, wow.
So
Nice.
from the success of that, I was like, why don't I try and launch like a YouTube one, see if I can, get some traction. 200,000 views later.
Wow. Great job.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe it. And it's called Everything Bothers Me. So, and it does, because I'm a comic and everything. But I mean, it's so silly. Like even in the green room, there's a coffee mug with lipstick stains. I'm like,
Just
why?
driving you crazy.
Yeah, well, I don't. It's not yours, is it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try Jordan, maybe Jordan.
No, I don't know. Barbara, no, she's on tea this morning.
Okay. But yeah, it's called Everything Bothers Me. And so the Murray Hill Show is sort of a blend of newer stuff that I'm working on, plus some of the Everything Bothers Me YouTube special. And it's just going to be an hour and a half of fun. My good buddy Jason from Panama City is going to open for me.
Very cool.
It's going to be so much fun.
I love it. Okay, so a comedian writing about GLP-1s is sort of out of left field, right? So tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, and I just happen to have, coincidentally, a book. It's very weird that I happen to have it here. So I'm a writer as a comic, and so I just have to get it out of my head. That's the main thing. Everything bothers me, so I have to get it out. And I've always struggled with my weight, up and down, up and down.
Okay.
I tried the GLP-1, and I started losing weight too quickly.
Right. I hear that's like a concern for a lot of people.
Yes, and they say you'll lose muscle mass. So my focus was like, well, I want to focus more on losing fat, not weight.
Yeah.
And building muscles. So through trial and error, working with the right doctors and getting on the right meal plan and workout plan and a lot of funnies in between, I was like, why don't I share that with folks?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
From a patient perspective, because you read a lot of medical, stuff online, but why not from the humorous, perspective of a patient?
Well, and it typically gives a little bit more context too, right? Because like now we're talking,
Right.
like I'm reading about something I'm going through, you've gone through it as well,
Yeah.
as opposed to being a little bit like whitewashed, so to speak, of like
Right.
sterile from a doctor's perspective.
Yeah, because I'm down as of yesterday, 60 pounds, and I'm lifting more than I've ever lifted.
Congratulations,
so,
man.
And that's a sort of a dichotomy, right? People,
Yeah.
you think you lose weight, you get weaker,
Right.
and you don't have to. And I'll share what works for me. I'm obviously
that's
not a
cool.
doctor.
No, that's
Well, it
amazing.
works for
Hey,
me.
real quick though, I have to ask you.
Okay.
How was touring with Howie Mandel?
Howie Mandel, and I didn't know him before.
Yeah.
So I had a bunch of theater dates up and down Florida with Howie Mandel last year, and I was so super nervous.
I
It's
bet.
Howie Mandel.
Yeah.
I watched his HBO specials growing up. Couldn't have been nicer. He wouldn't even let me hang out in my green room. He's like, get in here,
Come
eat,
on.
drink, hang out. I met his manager. We still talk to this day.
That's awesome.
And I've been watching a legend, so I get to open for him in these giant theaters.
That's
and then and hang out with him. And then he did a promo video with me to promote an upcoming gig I had shortly after, help me sell it out.
What a good dude.
That's just great.
That's
It was a lot of
amazing.
fun.
Danny, thank you so very much.
Thanks for having me.
One more time, tell us where, when and where?
June 13th, Murray Hill Theater. You can go to DannyJohnson.com for tickets or MurrayHillTheater.com or
Perfect.
MurrayHill.com for
There you go.
tickets. We'll see you there. Thank you.
Appreciate